Alright, this is Battle on my Atlanta. Alternate titles are Atlanta Hot Seat or This is My Island. There are many islands like it, but this is my island. Yes, Atlanta's cap. But if you were driving a destroyer with a citadel, you would as well. Wearing the, let me take over camera control here, the Meritorious Service Camo, which I have to say, me like it a lot. Something classic about it. Alright, let the camera go back to what I saw. I'll take over when the camera, where the replay invariably hitches. My ideas are going for the island at the CD1 line or the D2 line and finding cover and supporting our Sims. Sims in Atlanta, I think, I'll have to try it out as a combo in a division. I think they'd pair very well. I'm running hydro and radar as opposed to the AAA defensive fire and radar. Now, my big fear here is... Oh, and the Sim says you are totally not leaving him out to dry. And I'm a Sims captain. That's one of my favorite ships. I would never leave a Sims out to dry. But
enemy force sighted on the horizon.
The issue that I have in supporting him is my limited gun range. I'm going to pull in on the D2 line island and do what I can to support him.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Oh, we're having Lagunitas India Pale Ale right now. Sorry, I need a drink. Alright. Sims is in A. He's popped smoke. Something else is in A with him because the progress has stopped. We are pushing D on the alternative flank, but whatever's... I guess there's a cruiser in there who's taking rounds and getting reset. Popping radar. And nothing yet. Somebody drive into my radar, please. There he is. T-61's coming in hard and hot. Giggity. And guns detected. Rounds out. Oof, nice. Those should do better. Radar's down, hydro's up, taking rounds from the Gneisenau and the Pensacola. But I took a good chunk off of the T-61. Hydro's up for everybody in case he launches torpedoes. No longer detected.
Problem solved, sir.
Gonna back myself up here, I think. Keeping an eye on the Pensacola, but he's out of range. That is the problem with the Atlanta, is the gun range. Keeping an eye out for the enemy destroyer to try and push through. Some rounds coming through. Oh, there we go. New Orleans. New Orleans is in gun range. Laying some denial torps on this pass. And then seeing what I can do here. I'm a little bit overexposed. I think I was in binocular mode. Graph speed goes down and hadn't realized how far I had backed out. RDF has shown where the destroyer is. Gneisenau takes a decent hit. It's taking rounds, I think, from the Sims. And now I'm just waiting for my radar to come up and see if anybody else from the opposing team is foolhardy enough to push forward. I call out that I have 30 seconds on radar. My hydro is going down. I call out that hydro is down because I want my team to know what I can and cannot see. RDF is showing where the enemy destroyer is, but he is off of A and we cap it. So we have A and B are contesting D. We are down on points, but if we... Wow, that cruiser on D is still alive. Well, maybe it's another one. Oh, radar's popped. T-61 knows I'm here. And Rounds out from the rear battery. Do they get in? Yes, they do. More rounds out. And that's one, and now I'm hitting a throttle to get back under cover. Enemy Farragut's pushing up. Enemy New Mexico's pushing in. Is he in gun range? Not quite yet. I am not detected. Oh, Destroyer's not happy about my radar, but you know, I've been there. Firing on the Pensacola now. I will post captain build and ship modules, flags, camos, etc. I believe this captain has IFHE, so I don't stand quite the chance of starting fires, but then I'm getting damage in on every round, even on shatters. Maybe I don't know how that works. And Pensacola, yeah, that's a bad idea. Pensacola. All right. Farragut's pushing in. Ohotnik has popped smoke for me. I'm trying to see if I can get any rounds over the island. I cannot. Maybe I can get rounds on the New Mexico. Waiting for the Farragut to come around. Hydro and 5 I call out. Rounds out detected by aircraft. Popping Hydro. Ooh, Gneisenau. You think you're going to push this flank?
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Yeah. Alright, so our King George V is turning off. Gneisenau's pushing. I can't blame him. It wouldn't be a fair trade. Firing on the Gneisenau. Let the camera take over. The Atlanta is the Tier 7 version of an A-10's. Popping radar, trying to find that destroyer. Call it. Hydro and radar up, detected by planes. And I know my thoughts are trying to get my torpedoes out, but yeah, those are Gneisenau guns, and he's firing and misses or hits the island. Capital work. Trying to line up torpedoes. And again, this is my island. There are many islands like it, but this is my island. You see an Atlanta player doing this, do not give them grief. The boys over at D did most of this, but my being here, being able to go knock knock helps. If you've got something you can't dislodge and it's routinely just pouring rounds into you, even if they're 5-inch shells. Ooh, New Mexico. Time to burn him down. You know that you pay attention to it, and it is a force to be reckoned with. Now, I'm out here now. New Mexico, is he going to look at me? I'm trying to play between the Gneisenau and the New Mexico. New Mexico is going for bigger targets. I'm looking around, keeping an eye where the Gneisenau is. So long as the New Mexico is not looking at me, I am going to pour fire into him. Got a fire on him. Got an island that's mine and protecting me. New Mexico goes down. Gneisenau's pushing up. Torpedoes have 35 seconds to reload, so I'm going to try and reverse and then go guns on him. I may switch over to AP, trying a few blind fires there. If I can hit his bow, set a fire. He is pushing in. But I'm sorry, I don't want to dance. Backing up, detected. Planes, here we go. I've got my AAA off, and he really wants, there we go. 4 shatters, doesn't matter to me. I'm just going to keep pouring rounds in. Sorry for the hitches, but take a pretty severe round. Sims is coming in, got torpedoes on him. Oh, bad place to be. You should not have pushed that. Eyes now down to the Sims. New Orleans. So if you think, you know, island camping is static and boring, I've had my hands full here. I'll probably switch over to HE in a second. Yep. Popping hydro. Farragut's got torpedoes out on the Sims. Does he live? Sims does the beats. And now Farragut, it's time to say hello. Oof. Rounds going in. Shotgun. Sims goes down, but I'm going to do my best to avenge him. Doing a little spray and pray. Farragut goes down. New Orleans is left on the enemy team, but he lives to fight another day. We win.